Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. This is Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 16.
So, last episode, we lost a lot of people. And I saw in the comments, a lot of people defending Jogo. I'm gonna be very controversial in what I'm about to say. I don't give a fuck about Jogo. And I care even less about him now that he killed all these people. Like, I don't care. Like, I don't, 8 to 9 fingers. I don't give a shit. I hope Sukuna fucking destroys him.
People were like, Jogo, to put some respect on his name. I don't care about Volcano Boy. I don't care.
I don't either.
Okay, I get it. Okay, he was stronger than we all thought because he was fighting the strong people. I literally, that doesn't make me like his character anymore.
Yeah.
If you like him, that's okay. I don't care about Volcano Boy.
Who was the motherfucker? I think it was Hanami who saved him when he was fighting Gojo in the first season. So hopefully, not hopefully, I wish that, you know, Gojo would have just killed him then and there. But anyway, I saw a little thing that Crunchyroll put out in this episode. It was just stills of this episode. And it was the fight between Sukuna and Jogo. And also what looked to be the fight between Toji and Megumi. So, I don't know what I'm more excited about. Seeing Jogo just be wiped off the face of this freaking earth? Or to see Toji's interaction with Megumi. I feel like I'm leaning more towards Togi and Megumi. I keep doing that. I feel like I would rather see the whole Toji Megumi thing play out just because I think that father-son dynamic is really cool and we don't really know what Toji is at this moment in time. You know, he's just operating like the Energizer Bunny. He just keeps going. But it will be fun to see Jogo get wiped off the face of the earth. No shit. Oh yes, Sukuna toy with him.
All the random Jogo stands. Where did that come from? Have y'all always been?
How did y'all like him?
Like, he killed our Zaddy Nanami. And
Grand Zaddy.
Our best girl Maki. And Grand Zaddy Zenin.
I low-key didn't like him before.
Me too.
And then that just kind of like solidified
it. About him that much.
Yeah.
We were like, how dare you disrespect him? He's GOAT. GOAT of what?
Like, out of like that little, let's call it crew, obviously Geto was the one that you were like drawn to in the first season. And then Mahito was a weird case. Mahito's just a very weird character. I like Mahito more. Yeah.
And I even like Hanami more than...
Hanami was kind of mid to me too. All the Hanami stands.
People are like, mid, but okay, when we say mid, we don't mean their power level.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like people always immediately think...
I said this a couple episodes ago, and like Casey was like looking at the comments, and she's like, "I think that they think that you think Toji is stronger than Sukuna." Yeah. I liked him more than Sukuna.
Anthony ranked them, and people are like, "Oh my gosh, this man literally
going off of strength?
He thinks he's stronger than Sukuna. That's wild." Like he was just like ranking his character.
My
like,
favorite character.
He likes more.
I'm surprised that wasn't like understood.
I feel like we're in a toxic mood today.
Oh,
it's all because of Jogo.
We've chose violence, and hopefully, you know, Sukuna chose violence as well. Okay, here's the thing I've been waiting for.
Wholesome father-son moment.
Was he gonna pivot?
His great white rabbit. Oh my gosh. Literally the great
white rabbit. Oh my gosh, he's acting like Neo from the Matrix, not the bunny. He just was like swinging in.
Oh my gosh.
He did it.
They're so cute. They trained for this. Oh no, they're gonna all die.
Oh my gosh.
Oh no!
How do you not love Toji? I guess if you're a rabbit lover.
Wow. Oh. Water? Oh! Oh!
He stabbed him!
Oh!
Oh my gosh! You're gonna stab each other? Oh, he only stabbed you!
Tony wouldn't let himself get stabbed.
Wait, that looked like a different face.
Realization face?
Oh my gosh!
Father's love. Wow, dang. He was like selling him off like a freaking litter.
I don't know though. I mean, I feel like I know this is like the way he's acting, but in his last moments,
You
he
keep
told
telling
Gojo.
yourself you don't care, but
And that face he's giving to him now. Did he just kill himself? Oh, you didn't even tell him. What the flying fuck?
he realized who he was though. Oh my gosh, and he's happy he's a Fushiguro. Oh my gosh, it was the original freaking body! Oh my god!
No! Bring him back!
I think he did it because he would still keep trying to fight him. And he did it.
He had like that
protect
little
him.
moment of breakout,
Yeah.
kind of like how Geto had when he was like grabbing.
What was that? Oh my god!
This fucker, Nanami should have killed this motherfucker! Ah!
Ponytail! What? Came out of the freaking woodwork after our like special moment. The laugh.
The rats.
The skyline. Sukuna just looks really cool to me. He's just walking down the hall.
Shit. Oh, this is what everyone was referencing.
Yeah. They're like, he's 8 or 9 fingers. He's like surfing. Yeah. Lava boarding. Oh my gosh, and he's just standing there like nothing. Wow, this is so crazy of a fight. And the whole city too, dang. Oh my goodness, that's wild.
And it still won't matter. Because you suck, Joko.
Like, I get it, he's strong, I get it. Dang, he's doing the Omni-Man.
Oh, yes.
Oh, look at his face.
I know. That
Yeah.
Panda is like freaking out. He needs to go gorilla mode. Oh my gosh.
Dang. Meteor? Dang, he made a literal meteor!
Oh shit!
Oh, he took that opportunity.
No way! Did you just kill him?
Oh my god!
Oh my, everyone's gonna fucking die. They're gonna kill Panda too?
Okay, way to just like add something extra onto what you're doing right now. Why, just for fun? Like,
I mean,
just
yeah.
to mess around?
Oh, he's gonna move. No, kill him.
Oh. What's that?
Is he opening his domain?
He's using fire! What? You have fire ability? Does he have multiple? Can he like absorb other people's techniques? Because that'd be
maybe
crazy.
that's why Megami. He wants Megami's technique. Maybe there's a way for him to take it.
It's like the freaking all for one of curse technique. Wow. Animation is so good.
Oh my gosh.
Dang.
Oh, he's dead!
God. They didn't even show us the final hit.
Not really.
Oh, he's here? What?
It's like I came to the afterlife to kill you again.
Oh.
Don't give him that credit.
Wow. He respected his skill. People are like, I told you so.
Oh my gosh, he cried.
Aww. Sad boy Jogo.
Crying from his one eye.
Dang. Wait, who's this? Oh, who are you? Is he gonna kill you, or is he like... What? Who? What? Who are y'all to each other? It's like, my wife. What? Oh, he's not
Okay.
dead, okay. Oh my gosh. Make the episode like 45
Oh, what the fuck? What even was that? That was like walking up on him that he was so fucking scared of.
Because he was just with Megami. Watch it be Toji somehow.
Like Toji came back from the dead. Don't fuck with my son. Only I could fuck with my son. Oh
wow.
my gosh.
That was such a good episode.
This season has been absolute fucking fire, no pun intended. But this episode is really good too. That fight, first of all, the fight between Toji and Megami was cool, but seeing how Toji kind of came to the realization of what he was doing and kind of whatever was keeping him in like autopilot and just letting him go, he fought back. And I know we kept seeing like, oh, does he really care about him? He killed himself again for Megami.
Yeah, because he probably knew that he wouldn't be able to take him out like on his own, and that he would still probably go back to, like, there was maybe only so long he could fight it, and then he would go back to this mode of I have to kill the strongest person in front of me or whatever. And so he just took himself out so that he wouldn't harm him. I feel like even if he doesn't necessarily care for him in the traditional father-son sense, he definitely loves him as his son, because like, he wouldn't do that if he didn't.
When he was like trying to sell him to Grandzaddy Zenin, you didn't feel it. And then like there was that first, when we were first introduced to Toji in part 1 of this season, he was like always kind of like Megami, like he was like, it almost kind of, now looking back on it, felt like a facade a little bit. Yeah. And then even there in his last moments with Gojo, he said like, I have a son, make of that what you will. That was still the last thing he talked about before he died. Take care of my son is what he was saying. Yeah. So, and then
Gojo did. Yeah. So.
And then also coming in here and seeing him like willing to kill himself again, to take him off the face of this earth again, just for him. Yeah. Even though I would love to see Toji here, it made me appreciate Megami's character even more, especially because seeing how badass his father was, now I just have such an appreciation for Megami as a character, which, you know, up until like, it's funny with this show, I feel like a lot of people gravitate towards Gojo, rightfully so, but it kind of, we never really spent a whole lot of time with Itadori, it felt like. I know in the first season we did, but it's been so long since then. We were introduced to Yuta in Jujutsu Kaisen 0, and, you know, Gojo was still in there, and then we had the first part of the season where we're focusing on young Gojo as well, too. So Itadori has, you know, he was introduced as our main protagonist at the beginning of the show, but it's kind of felt more of an ensemble cast for me, with my gravitation going towards Gojo. But now I feel like I'm kind of zeroing in on Megami as like from one of the cooler characters on the good side, we'll call it. But then also to see Sukuna here destroy Jogo, I thought was fun. I hate the fact that he gave him credit there at the end. I know you guys in the comments are probably just gonna be like, see, Sukuna said it, so he's so good. Yeah.
I do understand that he's a strong character.
I just don't like him.
Like, I understand he's strong, and I understand, like, dang, what he did with, like, that volcano stuff was pretty cool. It was a cool fight. It was a really cool fight, like, very well animated. And obviously Sukuna respected his strength, is why he said that. Like, he had an entertaining time fighting him. So he was very strong. I get that, and that's cool. But, like, I just didn't really, like, I didn't care for his character to prevail more than the other ones.
Especially after what happened last episode.
Yeah. And I still really like Sukuna. I know he's a villain, and I know he's not a good guy, and he's unpredictable, and he does whatever he wants, but he's so freaking cool to me. Like, it's cool to see him come out. Yeah. And, like, I like Sukuna.
I will say too, one of the things that he said about you were one of the more tougher ones, and it wasn't even any effort that Sukuna seemed to really put into it.
That just shows how strong he is, and he's not even at his full potential.
He hasn't even reached his final form.
I think in terms of Toji, even if that was the last time we saw him, which it might not be, I don't know, but I think that it would be like a fitting kind of ending for him, like he killed himself to save his son. Yeah. I think that would complete his story well. But the crazy thing about Toji that I think the show did super well is you had this character that kind of just recently-ish got introduced, and he became like instant fan favorite.
Yeah.
And like everybody loves Toji, everybody's cosplaying as Toji. I think it's such good writing that a character that hasn't been around that long was just introduced to just like rise to that
steal
level.
people's hearts.
Yeah, it's
and
great.
also in a
Great.
villain, kind of villainy role.
Yeah,
you know,
villainy.
When we first saw him like fucking take out Gojo, like when we thought, well, obviously we knew he wasn't dead, but like when he like beat the shit out of him.
Well, I think it kind of earned people's respect
Yeah,
because you're like, whoa,
and
Gojo.
then there was that WTF moment when he killed that girl in front of Geto, where everyone was just like, what the heck is even going on?
Like, whoa. I think especially because at the time we knew Gojo wasn't actually dead. So
and then when Gojo actually killed him, it actually made me sad. I was like, damn. At first, after that first initial interaction with Gojo, I was like, okay, let's come back. Let's get revenge. Because he hadn't won me over just yet. And then after, I was like, I don't know if I want Toji to be gone. And I was like, before, you know, the end of that arc, I was like thinking like, oh, maybe he's out there in the future and we're going to get introduced to him. Obviously, we saw him.
Was in a different way.
Not in the way I thought was going to happen.
Right.
But I think it was a very fun arc for a character that was so unpredictable, so cool, so badass, so strong. Without being like, you know, a jujutsu sorcerer, or having any cursed energy.
So you could do anything you put your mind to.
Yeah, Toji's a prime example. Also, I think the voice actor who was the voice actor of Dio, if I'm not mistaken, in JoJo's, I thought was like a great choice too. Certain inflections he hit, it just made him even more badass, to be honest. But like I said, it made me love Megumi's character even more so. And I hope we see him again, but I'm not trying to get my hopes up because I don't want to have them dashed. But he was,
or
it
you
was
want
really
like
cool.
an unrealistic expectation of Toji will always come back because it's like
and then there was also a part of me that's like, okay, Megumi didn't really get confirmation of actually who he was. Because, you know, he was just kind of walking up on him, and then obviously you're not seeing his body anymore. You're seeing, like, freaking that other dude's body. It's kind of fitting for them. Because, you know, he didn't really have this affinity for his father in the first place. So he's just never going to know he got to see his dad for, like, a brief whole hot second there in his, like, teenage years. But there's something that's almost a little poetic about it, in my mind. But there's also a part of me that wishes he did know. So I kind of feel conflicted on that, but I still like it. It was a great interaction between them. I thought it was really cool, their fights. You know, seeing the rabbits all jump on him and stuff like that.
Like,
he bit that rabbit. Like
it swung in. Like
it was
it's been
Tarzan
training
or something.
tactically for months.
Oh, man, it was fun. I will say, this is something we speculated on. But the whole idea of Sukuna being able to take people's abilities. Yeah,
we're not 100% sure, obviously, but it kind of, I don't know, because he was like, oh, I thought your power was like slicing and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he literally did his fire.
Yeah.
So maybe he is able to like absorb people's things and use them. Maybe that's why he's so interested in Megumi.
Because we were speculating a couple episodes ago when Sukuna came back onto the scene. And he talked about the one person he wouldn't kill. Obviously, that's inferred to be Megumi. But it was like, okay, do we think that he could put himself in a different body? Like, he's in Itadori's body right now, but can he put himself in Megumi's body? And is that how he's going to achieve this ability? He might not need it. It might just be a situation where he's just able to take his ability from him. And then he has that, you know, at his disposal for his repertoire, which would make him even more insane, to be honest. The fact that he's as strong as he is, he could have killed Jogo before ever resorting to like the fire thing. I think it was just a little bit of the respect aspect for him. But now he has the fire. Like, I'm assuming he could probably do anything that Jogo could do now.
Yeah,
in theory, maybe.
Unless it's only like interaction based and like he can only do it in the moment.
I don't know.
Does he stockpile?
That's the question.
Like literally, or is this even a thing? Like, are we even? You know, we could be completely.
It could be all
wrong.
for one over here.
I know, like all for one of curses, but I don't. That might not even be a thing. It could be something else. But he was like, "Oh, I thought well, of course you didn't know."
There was a point of emphasis with Jogo, like being in shock that he was able to use it. Now, as the viewer, we're left to just infer what does that mean, you know?
Yeah.
But that was the first thing that my mind went to. It was like, can he take
that would
people's
explain
abilities?
how he could be this, like how he could have gotten to this point, even because he used to be like a human, right? So I mean, if that was necessarily the case, I guess that could explain.
Well, when he was a human, he could have got to the point where he was able to like pretty much make Horcruxes of his fingers, because if he gained all this strength through time, like taking people's like abilities and stuff like that, because we've seen all sorts of abilities. Obviously, Megami can have his like you know his. I think they're called the Shinigami. We've seen Ghetto be able to eat the curses. Like, there's so many different things out there. And all the people who came along the way, it could have been a situation where he was just like, you know, continually getting stronger, which makes, in theory, in concept, in my headcanon, the idea of Sukuna all the more intimidating, because that is somebody that is already tough to fight, but if you're just constantly getting stronger, how do you beat that, you know?
Yeah. But we also could be wrong. So
yeah.
We'll just,
it's a fun theory.
It's fun to like speculate, but also like I'm not gonna be disappointed if that's not his power.
I mean, Sukuna's cool enough as it is.
Whatever.
But, yeah.
But it's fun to think about like, okay, why exactly what did that actually mean?
Yeah.